starts a new game. Okay, here I starts with 1810. So starting the game here and wanted to play the e4. The most common opening here is with, okay, my opponent replies with e5. Okay, so knight jumps here first. Okay, then the bishop goes on. Okay, okay, then pawn. Okay, I just started the structure with the frag lever, and my opponent wanted to trade the e-file pawn, and I didn't want to trade my pawn. Okay, so what will my opponent do? I think so my opponent will must do or must take this position. Okay, so here's queen can be developed, but I think so if I develop my queen and he immediately attack on my queen with his knight, so I need to push the c file pawn, and then he just castled. Okay, so if he castled, there is a lots of attack being. Okay, so I just wanted to slow starts there. Okay, another knight on there. Okay, here's another knight. Okay, so he just captured my bishop and want to release more stress about these ones. Okay, so here's queen is easily jump over there and pushing the pawn here with. Okay, he just sacrificed his bishops, light square bishop. Okay, so I can fork the queen and rook. Okay, so I could take this one. Okay, so I think I will do some moves here with, and I think so uh, for the first time bishop can go here with, and he maybe wanted to push his pawns. Okay, so let's made up a castle here with. Yeah, I know what is my opponent wanted to do, but I need to take this one first here with. Okay, so he just wanted to capture my bishops, and I just wanted to give him a check there, and is that okay to go on there? I didn't think so here with, and where the knight can go. Okay, so knight is wanted to go somewhere maybe here with. Okay, so I just pushed this pawn here with, and I just wanted to make up the whole position equals or hold the attack with my pieces. Okay, so I'm just exchange up here, but also I need to play some moves, and I need some moves attack on there. Okay, so he just developed his knight and wanted to grab the positions. Okay, there is a tricky move. That is the one. Okay, so I needed the tricky move here. Okay, so he cannot take my f-file pawn with his pawn. I just pinned his queen, you know. So there, I just slightly play this one and keep the pawns too. Okay, so yeah, here's with, and I just wanted to now uh, kick the knight first. Okay, you know, knight is, if the knight is straightened and knight is play good position or Knight is on the good position. That is also good here. Okay, why he just sacrificed his pieces? I didn't know. There's and why my opponent sacrificed pieces? Okay, so I think there is a tricky move, and there's just equalize the situation and equalize the position. Maybe good for. Okay, now it's clear here, and I'm strictly win on there. I know. Okay, so there he could not take one of pawns of mine. I knew that, and yeah. There's it. I could meet up with Jack first. Okay, okay. Uh, so lifting the rook first, and uh, where he wanted to go with, or where he wanted to play with me. Okay, I needed to know here what is his strategy and how what is the lifting capacity here. So, okay, I think so. Okay, here he just take my bishop, and I just keep it for free. That's it. Okay. So two pieces for queen. Why not I grab this one? I also wanted to do this also. Okay, he just saved my attack. Okay, I'm also glad to play this one. Also, okay, so keep a check on there, and I know I have a winning position. So going on this and attacking on this. Okay, so let's see. There's and he maybe could not allow to on this. Okay, so going on there, and my attack will be slowly, but it will more dangerous there. Okay, so go there and going there. Okay, if you take my pawn, that will be more blundered. Okay, okay, so take this bishop for free. I just own the first game here, and he just blunder more, lots of more. So let's play a new game. Okay, so e4 heads with. Okay, so now his plan is wanted to push the d5 on d6. Sorry, d5, and what should I do? Okay, so pushing the d5 pawn d4. Okay, he also wanted to play the d6 or the same. Okay, so exchange this. Okay, now it is also equalized the position and equal the position. Okay, so um, bring up the bishop on there and pushing this pawn. Maybe I just maybe forget some moves, and I think bishop on e3 was e4 was best. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so knight is jumping here, and I know there is no problem yet, and there will be no problem create. Okay, so now I could block the file first time. Okay, and he maybe wanted to attack on my positions. Okay, but it will take time. It will need time. Okay, now he's able to take the pawn. Okay. Here, sweet. And okay, he just wanted to made up the. Okay, I think so. I could bring up my rook on the open file. Just capture and fork the queen and knight. Okay, once he removed the queen from this square, and I think so he just wanted to play this one. Okay, I know here what is gonna be happen and what is who wanted to he play. Okay, so I think my position is not too bad. It's slightly stronger there. Okay, so push this pawn first. Okay, I think he have an isolated pawn if he push the pawn. Okay, he doesn't push this pawn here. Okay, so jump over there, and he maybe wanted to trade the pawns with his knight. Okay, so there's the solution here. Okay, so let's go there and take some place some pressure with him. Okay, he is now able to give a check and do some more. Okay, so let's start the game with this one. Okay, so do not move the pieces too forward him. Okay, so I just wanted to push the pawn. Okay, that's it. Okay, I needed to go with theirs. Okay, okay, if he take my rook I will be happy. If he definitely take my rook I'll be more happy. Okay, so take this one first. Okay, so just wanted to give another pawn and I just wanted to end the game in middle. There is a huge attack, and if he attack my on my rook, and I have another solution there with. Okay, he didn't attack on my rook. Okay, I just simply captured this one. Okay, what will be happen and what will be the most relevant. Okay, so take this with knight, and there is a discover checks comes over there. Okay, there's something special maybe, or there's something gonna be happen on there. Okay, so let's see. Uh, let's see there. Okay, if he accept the discover checks, it will be punishable. If he didn't accept the discover, it will be more punishable there. Okay, so let's see here. With there is only one way to escaping the game, to sacrifice his queen. I think this is not only the way. I just sacrifices my pieces. Okay, so there's I could play this one. I mean, okay. If I give it check, he could take my bishop. Okay, okay. Take my. Okay, so I could checkmate him by more different way. The knight sacrificing the knights here with. Okay, he just blundered here, and maybe I am winning on there. I made there's a gap between, in between there's. Okay, so let's spin the knight first. Sorry, let's spin the positions first here. And what should I need to do, and what should I play here with? Okay, so gives a check on there. Okay, the position is cracked here also, and I just gives a check, and also wanted to give a check with my knight. Or and okay, so there's I just own, but it's risky, it's too much risky, and I am suggesting you to do not play this if you are not theoretically understand this attack. It is a psychological game, I think so. I'm just wanted to open up the king's positions and sacrificing some of pieces that is not needed for my checkmating. So Mikhail Tal always play like this. Okay, so his pawn pushing is more good, but he didn't push the pawn, and I could push the pawn here with, and I wanted to give him the threats here. Sweet. Okay, so double of the knight is more and more great its move here. Okay, so that's with a little bit problem, but I just handle it for a single. I didn't know how to handle that feature, but I just handled it for a single on this. Okay, just a simple moves, just a simple moves, greatest, and uh, so here's I just wanted to take this ones too. Okay, jump over there. Okay, take this ones. Okay, so one or more other spawn is hanging on, and what should I do here with? Okay, he may be pushed upon here, also pushing this. Okay. Okay, I know. Here's I will lost one pawn, and that is the happened on that will be happened on. Okay, so let's see here with. Okay, I know what's gonna be playing. Okay, he will win one pawn, and I think his rook lifting is good. Here's with. Okay, he just captured my queen, and queen is traded, and he may be able to take the d5 pawn. Okay, so he just takes my d5 pawn, and so kick his rook first. So if there is no queen, I didn't castle. That's my choice. Yeah, so it's okay. His king is slightly opened, and his three of pieces is not on the game. If I attack him immediately, and that will be or that could be my game. So bishops there, and okay, if you wanted to mix up, yeah, he knows where I wanted to go. Okay, okay, he just wanted to open up or wanted to open up some of moves here with. Okay, he just wanted to capture my bishop on there. Okay, I wanted to capture his rook first. Okay, then the castle check. Okay, so bishop back here with, and I'm just silence attack to him. Okay, so there is also check with knight, and I'm afraid about this. Okay, so I need to play the g6 pawn. Okay, I need to push the pawn on g file and made up a pawn chain. Okay, he just attacked fast here. Okay, so where he wanted to go with, I didn't know. Wow, he's not able to take this position, to play this position, and I think there he just made some moves that is not important or that is not playable. Okay, so now I could take this pawn first. Let's do it, and I could push the G file pawn, and I could slightly break down or slightly escaping the positions here, and I think so that is also better on that position. Okay, just take this. Okay, I'm also wanted to take with my bishops. uh, hello, how are you, Mahimili? Hello, how are you, Mahimili? Okay, this he just wanted to take these actions, and I know what I wanted to do with. Okay, he's most probably his bishop is pinned, and there's okay. So just take and equal trade of all of positions. I think that's better. Okay, take these bishops here with. Okay, so first go for his isolated pawn. Okay, his two pawn is isolated. One is dangerous. Okay, take this ones. Okay, am I capture his d5 pawn? Okay, am I able to capture his d5 pawn? I knew here what to do here, sweet. Okay, so I just want to gonna be push these pawns, and I know we have what will be happening on and what will be the gameplay. We take this first. Okay, the position is closed there. Okay, so push this pawn here with, and I'm just winning here. I could block his position and go over there. Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, take, and it will be more gameplay on there, and I do not wanted to take this. Okay, he just resigned here, and I think so. There is nothing to do on, or nothing to do with him, and he will be checkmated in few minutes. Okay, so let's play a new game. Here's the e4. Okay, then the bishop. Then okay, I'm not wanted to push this pawn, and he may be able to take push this. Okay, so I just wanted to make up a space for my bishop also, and I just wanted to push the c5 pawn, and just wanted to push the d5 pawn also. Okay, he just played the d5 pawn, and he will be maybe more stronger with this situation. Okay, so he just take with his pawns, and okay, so why not starts the pressure with these ones, and I think that pressure will be more. Okay, I just converted my bishop on attacking the f7 pawn. The more weak and more, and only f7 pawn is guarding the king. So if the king is exposed, I could made a checkmate here with. Okay, he just guarding his positions, and just wanted to made up some of threats. Okay, so I could pin his knight first, and okay, I'm prepared to made up a castle with the short side, and just wanted to attack with him with also this one. So, okay, so I just wanted to made up a castle with short side. Yeah, if he block my position, he will be sufferer. That's it. Okay, so made up a castle first. Okay, he maybe wanted to push the pawn, and sorry, wanted to take or sorry, pin the knight here, and I know his knight pinning is not too good. That's it. Okay, so I could play this one, and I could go to the center with my pawns. Okay, if he push double, and I could play the g3, bishop on g3, and it will help me to reaching out here with. Okay, so he just knew here and play these moves. Okay, now I could play the knight on c3. That's more reliable. Okay, he's just targeting with two off pieces and targeting my c5 pawns also. So that is also playable here with. Okay, so at first save the pawn first and then develop the knight and attacking to him. Okay, so uh, I'm here with two. Okay, there's he could own one of pawns, and instead I could win one of pawns. Okay, he is threatening on me. If I got a chance to threat to him, that will be more better, but he didn't give me the chance here. So okay, so I'm just giving the opportunity to take mine. Okay, he maybe wanted to take my two pawns and go. I know what you wanted to do with me. Let's see. There is a huge attack. I think so, and I just wanted to slightly capture those positional play. Take this. Okay, I could own one pawn here. So okay, he just cleverly take this. Okay, so I just want to sacrifice more of another pawns for the grabbing the b5 pawn. Okay, b5 pawn is important here with, and I think so. Okay, he don't want to give it back. That's wait. Okay, so yes, I could play this one. You know, if he made any of blunder move, I could take his g5 pawn. Sorry, e5 pawn, and now both of is hanging a5 pawn and b5 pawn. Most probably, I just wanted to take his b5 pawn. This is more accurate gameplay, I think so. Okay, you know. Okay, so I just wanted to take this and okay, he may be there able to play some good moves. Oh no, maybe my knight is gone and I just owned all of few games, just lost this game. I just own all of the games today, but I think I will lose these games. Okay, I knew here what to do with. Okay. Okay, there I just wanted to break up some of what I have done. Yes, it's uh, okay. Just taking the knight, and he just owned two of pawn of mine, and my situation is too bad here with, and he have connected five pawns and I have one isolated pawn. If I count, I have two pawns. I'll definitely lose in there. I didn't lose the game here with, and I didn't lose any type of this one. Okay, so I need to anyhow keep my queen alive. Yeah, if my queen is alive, I could give him repeated check, 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 and it will be draw. Okay, so here's he just played this move, and slightly I could made up a single advantage. Okay, so there's I could own only one pawns, and you know he could challenge his queen. Okay, if he take a chance, if he find a chance, and he could challenge his queen, and he will be win. There is no way to win here. Okay, he is 752. Yeah, he just knew that. Okay, so go on there, and okay, he maybe wanted to push the Eiffel pawn, and okay, that's with he just wanted to take this. Okay, so no problem. That's with wow. My rook is gone. My rook is gone on there. Okay, so this is too tricky here. Okay, I need to save my positions first, then the attack. Okay, so here's one of my rook is not working properly, and I think so. That's I need to protect my positions. Okay, so he could bring up his another rook and give me a threats. Okay, so there's he could trade up his pieces and made up a strong attack on my positions. Okay, so that's it. Now it maybe told unofficial draw here. Okay, okay. I know what you are wanted to do with me. I know as well as. Okay. Okay, there's if the if and bfl pawn is traded, that will be good, and that will be more pressurable. Okay. Okay, so I'm comfortable with this and take this. I'm also comfortable with these ones. Let's give a check on this. Pushing this pawn. Pushing this pawn here with. Okay, just block the area and do not give him the power to come over to this. Okay, so here he have only 1 minute left, and what he would or what he should play with, I didn't know. I just give him a check on there. Okay, he must go to the g, but oh, he just keeps this pawn. I'm just allowed to take this one. Okay, so here he maybe play some good moves or play some great moves. Okay, so I just wanted to give a check here, and he goes there. Okay, so jump over there. Okay, so it may be draw or it may be playable moves, or it may be some of moves that I could play. Okay, so let's see what's my opponent wanted to play with me. Okay, so there's with I just cut off the king from this square. Okay, I'm just cutting off the king. Okay, so I could push the pawn. Okay, so I could jump over there, and I also grab this position. Okay, so I think I'm owing on time pressure, and that's really great here. So okay, so if I take this, he could. If I take his rook, and he could take my rook. Then if I play the h7, I'm winning here. Yeah, so king on h7 is winning. He maybe wanted to try made up a resign here. Okay, he just resigned. uh, okay, so I got made up a queen. I have 3 minutes and 33 seconds left. Okay, I didn't lose any of games on there to playing. Okay, in a row, maybe I am winning. Let's see here, game history. Okay, I just own 4 game in a row. So play, go to the play. Okay, so e5, played the e5 here. Okay, so jumps the knight first. Okay, what's my opponent's strategy and what is my opponent wanted to do with me? Okay, okay, he just wanted to grab. Okay, so do this as with. Okay, so this is the main gameplay and what I should do. Okay, So I'm just taking his F5 pawns and giving him the attacks on this. Okay, if he made up any type of blunder, or if he made up any type of protected move, okay, so gives a check on there. Gives another check. Wow, so just push this pawn. Yeah, once the queen is traded, I think there is no trades, but it will be trades. Gives a check and take his bishop. Okay, now bring up the bishop on there. Okay, he knows what to do. So pushing the pawn first. Okay, so why not I just attack the e file, and his king is on e file. Okay, I know there's what should I do, what I needed to do. If I kick his knight, is that I could own one of pawns? Is that I could own one pawn? If I own one pawn, it will be more playable here, sweet. Okay, once I play the rook on e8. Okay, so my h file the pawn here, sweet. Okay. Okay, so bishop back on there. Okay, so if I okay, I just wanted to make up a full preparation on there. Okay, if I push the d5 pawn, what will be happen? He could takes first. I could takes. Okay, so I think that's not a good moves here, sweet. Okay, so I need to active my knight, and then I will attack him so loudly. Okay, so he maybe wanted to expose my knight on there. Okay, so I'm here with winning one pawn. Okay, also there is the attacks, some of attacks on there. Okay, so both of rook is on center. That's the power of that's the strength of mine. Okay, so knight comes over there. Okay, so he maybe wanted to make some moves and make some trades. Okay, he just wanted to make a pushing, and also wanted to guard. Okay, so at first give a check is better, I think so. And so pushing the pawn. Okay, so now he is allowing to okay the fifth rank of my pawns. Okay, so here's I just pushing the pawn. Okay, that will be more pressurable, and that will be more or more playable here. So it's okay. So he just wanted to grab my pawns, and I didn't keep my pawns. There is a lots of moves, and I'm not losing here. Why I gave my pawn structure bad, and okay, just double push my pawn. So he just double pushed a pawn. Okay, he just opened one of pawns and that he needed to play. Okay, so there's knight. Okay, oh, he just grabbed the okay, this one, and he just grabbed this rook. I'm just giving a rook here. Okay, once I treat the knight, that will be more better. How could I win here? I didn't know. Okay, so let's need some moves. Let's need some moves. Take this. Okay, he maybe wanted to double these positions. Okay, I didn't know how long I could survive there, and he have lots of time on there. He have a lot of time on his clock, on his. Only I could give you one check to him. So pushing the pawn. Okay, open the line here. Okay, gives a check on this. I know what will be happening on. I know very much. There's okay, resigning on these positions. Here's with resigning on this position. I just lost. I just win five game in a row and just lose the only one. He's from Japan. Okay, so play the e4 moves. Okay, so the knight jumps here. Then the bishop's there. Okay, here's with made up castle first. Okay, so take the bishop, pushing the pawn. Okay, I think if we made up castle, and there will be more pressure, or there will be more playable gameplay. Okay, so I just want to push this pawn. So okay, I wanted to break the opposite side. Okay, so I just wanted to take a little bit break here also. Okay, he is now able to, or he is now wanted to attack the operations. Okay, so why not I just give him the thread on. Okay, I know here what to do. Wait. Okay, takes his pawn will be made him pressure. Okay. Okay. So he blocked his bishop by his own, and I could attack him by some of there. So jump the knight. Okay, so jumping the knight is threatened. Okay, so jumping the there's with. Okay, take this one. Taking this. Okay, here he just made up his moves or made up his position bad, and I didn't want it to made up any more bad moves. Okay, so there's queen on theirs. I didn't know. Okay, so lots of moves are there. Anywhere, anything or any moves could be happened on. Okay, so he is now equalized his positions, and he's just two pawn up, and he have one rook. I have two rooks. Okay, so I just slightly go on there, and I think exchange the knight is better. My two of pawns is there. Okay, so if I made up, if I find some chance, I just try to exchange the knight here first. Okay, so exchange the knight first. Okay, so there's I just block this one. Okay, that's with I just made up a moves on there. Okay, okay, he or she may be not able to play this one. Okay, so now it is equal. If I trade or if I take some of pieces, that will be uh, okay. That's maybe I could own. His bishop is blocked, and so going on this position. Okay, but he have a stronger attack on this. Okay, once he removed his queen, that I will win. Different pawn is more pressure. Okay, so take this one. Okay, there is lots of threads. How could I save this position? Okay, maybe I'm not able to win here. Okay, so I just wanted to block with king on this. Okay, so giving the g and h5 pawn there. You know, there's with if he made up a draw, I will definitely wanted to made up the draw. Okay, so queen on there. Okay, there's he maybe wanted to win by time, and I didn't give him to the time. You know, if I give a check, gives a check on f4, f5, if I gives a check on f5, he will take my queen. Sorry, he will take my queen here, and I think can be happened. Okay, so gives a check on f5. Take this one. Okay, he's maybe made up a fault. Yeah, I know here. Sweet. Okay, now he is not able to stay on there, and he is losing here. Okay, I have 1 minute and 56 seconds left, and he may be must or he must lose on their positions. I think so. Okay. Okay, at first and person on there. Take this. Okay. Here's the movement, and here's I could play. Okay, so he needed to take off 2 pawns. That's with. Okay. Okay, why not I push this pawn also? You know, I could own your queen. Okay, here's the main moves. Okay, I just wanted to make up the pre-moves. I'm winning here, but he just blundered. That's why I'm just own. Okay, let's play a new game. Okay, so the e5 is pushed. Okay, so jumps the knight. Okay, he is just wanted to play the Ruy Lopez, and I'm love to play with Ruy Lopez. Okay, he just made up castle and just wanted to take my d5 pawn, and I didn't want to give it back. Okay, I know here what to do, and I know here what will be play. Okay, so let's make up castle first. Okay, I just castled here, and I think so I could push the pawn, and I just wanted to push the b file also, and pushing the b file, and I think it just more complicated. Yeah, sweet, and pushing the d file pawn and open up the bishop's diagonal, and it just it just a gameplay, and that will be more reliable and that will be more playable here. Okay, so I just wanted to go with my knight on there, and here is a huge pressure, I think so, and there will be a huge pressure, I think so. Okay, so I didn't wanted to give my knight on there, sorry, bishop on there. Okay, so give it this. Okay, so Okay, and there's with I could pin the knight first. Okay, yeah, there is something bad maybe. Okay, okay, let's see. What is the opponent's strategy? I need to know here with. Bishop back. If you wanted to push the pawn again, and my bishop will be more stronger on these positions, one more reliable on theirs. You know, there's I could own one of pawns. Here's I could own one of pawns. Here's let's see. Okay, remember I beat you. Oh yeah, yeah, chess with tip. You beat me. Why not? I remember. Thank you so much. I just close the tab of chats. Yes. Play. Okay. Now today he just wanted to grab my one of pieces, and I could simply play this one. Oh, if I give it jack, 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 jack. Okay, if I give it jack to him, I could play this one. You know, I could play this one also. Oh, so I have a jack for you, brother. Viewers, I could. No, no. Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 I could not play this one. Okay, so who's this pawn? Okay, why he just wanted to grab or wanted to switch his. so pushing this pawns to here with. He could not take my c5 pawn. Okay, I know that what is gonna happen, what's gonna play. Oh my god, yes with. Okay, so push this pawns. Oh, he could able to take all of pawns, but I could able to give him the pressure. Okay, here's with. Okay, pushing this pawn. Okay, if I play this after. Okay, so I just wanted to calculate if my rook on goes to c8, and he maybe wanted to take my c d6 pawn. If I give a check, he maybe wanted to go the only one way of h2, then give a check, and he may there is only one way to go to the g3, then uh, then maybe where uh, okay, then he may be h4 bishop. Okay, so pushing the pawn. I know that's what will be happening. Oh, he may be go back with this. Okay, let's see if we go back with this. That is all. Okay, so now I'm able to take this a file pawn, b file pawn. You know, if I take the a file and b file pawn, and he will not some of moves. Okay, he just wanted to save his spaces. Why I made up a blunder here with. Okay, so take this on. So rook on there. Block the knight first. You know, there is a checkmating position, and he could not save his pieces. Okay, he just keeps his. Okay, so I could checkmate him. Okay, if he made up queen, and I could also checkmate him. Okay, so how he could release the checkmate? I just made up the checkmating pattern in previous. Okay, so I just keep this pawn also and take a check going on there. Okay, that's it. That is a huge gameplay that I could play with. So pushing this pawn. How to save all of these pawns? I didn't know. It's not able to take all of the pawns. First, I have to sacrifice my rook also. My opponent just resigned here, and so I'm winning all of. Where is my viewers? I didn't see my viewers. Okay, well, but thank you, brother. Thank you, Pelin Khan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so push the e5 pawn. Okay, so I need to put another display for chats. Okay, he's just attacking my knight also. That's it. I just wanted to bring up my bishop there. Okay, I just wanted to push the pawn on this. Mm, why not? I'm also biggest fan of yours, Mr. Pelin Khan. And you always comment me, and you are always see my streaming. Thank you so much for the give a nice compliment here. Okay, so I just wanted to take this. Okay, gives a check. Oh no, what I have done? Maybe I have done so bad moves. Is that great? I didn't know. Okay, let's see. Ah, so gives a check on there. Bring up the knight on there. Okay, there is a huge or lots of moves. I knew. Okay, so at first I could kick the knight. Okay, heads with what should I do on there? Okay, he maybe save his knight. And what should I do? What should I do? There is only one checks available. So mix up these streets. Why not I just made up these streets? Jump the knight first. Okay, I know he needs two moves for his position good. So I didn't want to give it back, or I didn't want to give it that. Yeah, sweet. Okay, once I made up the long castle, or once I play this one. Okay, he is now able to take this. Okay, so bishop on there is good. So long castle. He is maybe down of pawns, or he is maybe down of pieces. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so pushing this pawn double. So pushing the another pawn. Okay, so I could bring my another knight on the positions or on the gameplay. I think my queen on b5 is also better. I didn't know what is going on and what's going to be played. Okay, now I know there is an open position. Go on there. Okay, so once the position is blocked, and that could not be opened here. Wait. Okay, I think there I found something. Take this one. Okay, so here's I could play this one. I just want to open the positions, and he may. I just give the a5 pawn for winning. Here's with. Okay, so take this. So I could take with my bishop and taking the whole risk on there. Okay, now I am able to win his queen. Now I am able to win his queen. There, he maybe didn't saw the moves. Oh, at least I just own his queen. At least. but still there is a problem. Okay, now I could give a check to him. Okay, I just sacrificed one pieces. I needed to know. Okay, there is more threats, and I could give a check and take his knight also. Okay, if I give a check to him, where he go? Okay, that's the queen power. That's the queen power, and I could take his bishop, and I could take his knight. Okay, so he just keep his uh, knight there. Okay, so there's okay. So I could push this one also. This is also correct, and this is also a great move. Okay, here's with I just resigned on this position. Okay, so let's play a new game. Okay, so playing the new game, and I just wanted to play the London system. Yes, okay, so bring up the bishop first. Okay, he may be good prepared for the London system. Take this one. Okay, takes with his knight. Okay, why not I grab two of pawns there? Okay, now I understand what's my opponent's strategy. What is he does wanted to do. Okay, so here's bishop on there. Okay, so I'm just greedy of taking pawns. He didn't give me the chance of taking pawns. But still, it is not bad here yet. Okay, Okay, so I have developed all of my pieces or all of my pressures. Okay, why not take this one? Going on there. Okay, so I'm just wanted to force him to castle the long side, sorry, short side. Okay, then I'm able to. What's happening on? Okay, so I will made up some moves. There's okay, so looks on there. He just own one pawn. Okay, develop the rook on theirs also. Okay, so I could push the double pawn, and I will push the pawn and wanted to go with theirs. Okay, so trading the queen. The fatty queen. Why, man? Why? Why you wanted to do this with me? So pushing the pawn again. going back. I know what's needed to do here with. Okay, I just wanted to trade the bishop. That I have a good counter play and good attack with my lifting rooks. I think so. It will also draw here with. Okay, he knew what should he need to do. What should he? Okay, so pushing this pawn. Okay, that's a huge gameplay, and there's is one pawn down of mine, and yeah, he knows the all of way. Okay, I didn't want to keep my valuable pieces. Why I give valuable pieces here? Sweet. Okay, here's I could play this one. Okay, maybe I could gain some of trades or some of mobs. Here here's the rook. Okay, my rook can be enter on the d6. Okay, so rooks enter on the d6. What a great gameplay! He just did it. What a great gameplay he just did there. Okay, I have an attack on his queens, and he have an attack on my f5 pawns. Okay, so let's hear. He maybe wanted to take one of pieces, and I'm not sure about it. Okay, so rook on there. Okay, if he push the pawn, that will be good. Okay, so I'm just here with two rooks and wants to make up pressure on there. Okay, I knew here what is my opponent wanted to do with me. I knew here what he wanted to do. Yeah, if I take this pawn, he could take with this and take the give the jack. He could go there. Okay, so there is nothing gonna be happened. Okay, so I could push this pawn without any reason. Okay, if I sacrifice my one of rooks, is that great? Okay, so rooks on there. Okay, push this pawn first. Okay, at least I could on the e5 pawn. Okay, I just made up a tricky moves there. Okay, so push this pawn here. Oh, it just blunder here with, there's a lot of movement. Okay, let's see what's gone and wrong. Gives a check. Take this pawn. So here's with what should I do? I need to resign and I just maybe losing the game. Okay, here's the play the e4. Okay, so jumps the knight first. Okay, then the bishop there. Pushing the pawn. Italian, most common Italian game that I just care about that. Okay, so push the pawn. Okay, I think my opening will be developed or opening will be done. Okay, push the pawn. Here's with. Okay, so jumps the knight. Jumping the knight is not needed. Yes, okay. He maybe wanted to make up a long castle. Okay, so if he wanted to make a long castle, I'm just giving him the opportunity. There's okay, so okay, still I'm not able to share with this. I think that's not a big deal here with. Okay, so knight on there, and if he don't take my knight, and I will kick the knight. In future move, I will kick his knight. I think there is slight better positions. Slight better position. Okay, so push the pawn here. Sweet. Kicking the knight. Yeah, so I'm just forced him to take this knight here with. Okay, so let's make up a castle with shots. Okay, I know here what to do with. Okay, so if I trade the bishops and all the games will be dead, and all the plans of his will be dead. Okay, bishop there's. I just captured and I want to go on the. Oh, is that your plan, brother? If you don't, well, I. Okay, so here's with. Okay, I'm just forcing him to distract the positions. Here's with. He just captured this one, and I'm captured with my queen. Okay, I knew here I could own a pawn. Okay, so the pawn pushing of every side is playable. Gives a check. Okay, once I play this one, okay, there's I could own something, or there's I could play something. Okay, so let's push this pawn. Give him the full opportunity to go on there. He have a light square bishop, so check first. Okay, so I have a check. So pushing the pawn. There's with. Okay, taking this. Look on there. We push the pawn. We could take. Okay, so gives a check on there. Okay, so here's the rook. Okay, only save this pawn. He could play the e file. Okay, so that's with lots of huge attack. I know on theirs. He's not properly able to check or able to charge or able to play. That's all. Okay. So I could give him the threats on this. Uh, okay, there's I could play the rook on c1. Then I could play the rook on c7. Okay, if I found a chance. Okay, so he just saved both. Okay, so rook on c. Has lots of threats, and there's something bad maybe happen. Okay, so taking this. Okay, once he gives a check, I think that's not good for my health. Okay, I need to wait here. Just own one pawn. Okay, I think he could not place lots of on there. Okay, once I take the b pawn, I could push the a5 pawn. I think that's the great idea for myself. Okay, he cannot move his knight and move his queen. I think there is lots of gameplay, and I think I do not need it to or do not play this counter play. Okay, so let's block the pawn pushing. Okay, he could jump the knight here also, and I just wanted to make up a threats with another, and my rook is active, and I just wanted to active my knight also. There's wow, he plays the greatest move maybe. Yeah. Now there's I could make up a check on this. By jumping the knight on there, and once he made up a check, I could go somewhere with my king. And that's really bad. That's really good for myself. I could not move his knight also. Okay, so I need one move for this one. Mm, Once the knight, once my knight is moved here. Okay, so I could own his knight also. I could own his knight. He's not able to give me a checks. Okay, so at first own his one pawn. Okay, so take my checks. Take my checks. It just checkmated here and think so. I just checkmated in few moves here. Okay, so let's review the game. How was the percentage of my game? Okay, just analyze the game here with. So I think so. My rating is 81%, and the game rating is shown on 2050. So it's just good here with, and so let's play. Is that to analyze this game? Okay, I just missed here two. Which miss? Which one miss? Okay, I could go on there. Okay. Oh, that is missed. If I play this and going on there, Mr. Bishop on there and gives a check. I could go on there. Okay, so giving a check is not good. What was the best moves? Should the follow up? Oh, that is also shown is that same. Okay. Okay, now it's clear, and another miss of his. Okay, he just played the knight on this. Okay, he just wanted to push this pawn and his attack will be on. Okay, so let's play a new one game. Okay, there's and I just wanted to play the d4. Okay, e4, e5. Okay, so playing this here, and I just wanted to play this here with. Okay, so jump the knight. Okay, he may be able to push the e5 pawn, and I'm just wanted to take this. Okay, and I think so. I could trade or sorry, I could play the. Oh, I just missed here, and I could take the e5 pawn also. I think that will be more pressurable, and that will be very bad for me. And I'm not open up to my bishop also there. Okay, so if he play, I could take his rook and made up a castle on the long side. Okay, what is the strategy of his? I didn't know. I just take these pawns. Okay, so he just push this pawn. Why not I go on this? Okay, I'm just upgrading my positions. Okay, there's I got one of most valuable pieces. I could give him a check. Okay, he just give me a check. Okay, there's what is the strategy of opponent? Do you know why just keep? Okay, maybe it just pre-move as like as me. Maybe it just pre-moves. I am thinking so. What he wanted to play with me, capture the bishops. Okay. didn't know where's with and what will be his opponent wanted to play with me. I just okay, go back with bishop. Just wanted to play the safe here. Okay, I could trade the rook on there. Okay, so there is lots of huge gameplay. I could play with him, and I think going on there is good. He is not able to take on and off my pieces. There's still okay. Now just go on there, and I think so. His gameplay will be closed. Okay, so not a big deal and not a problem here with okay giving a check, and that is also tradable. Okay, that's with only one way we could escape. I'm just blocking the area here with okay. I'm just blocking the rook, and I think I will win here with and it just 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Sorry, 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I need to go somewhere, so just terminate the live. And I regularly live on this time, and for my election I just dropped today, and you can visit my channel and you will see every day I will play with you and with my viewers, and that's it. Okay, so bye bye and Allah Hafiz, all of my brothers, and thank you so much with me. So Allah Hafiz everyone, and wanted to show how many subscribers on this position. Okay, so Allah Hafiz everyone, bye bye.